Yeah, I think I'm very proud of our guys for going out there, continuing to fight against a really good team, division rival. Ever since I came to the league, it's been always been tough game. Then you come here and play at their stadium, makes it even tougher with their fans. Their fans are great, and you know how they get into the flow of the game. But off of the two drives that we had, I thought that we did really well with our communication in and out the huddle, getting guys where they needed to be and lining up and executing. And then with the other drives, there were a lot of communication errors on my part. And I got to be better with that aspect of the game for our guys and not put our guys into those situations. And then that's really what the game turned out to be. It was really stopping ourselves on first down, guys not knowing where to go because of formational issues with what was communicated in the huddle and things like that. So it's on my part to be better for those guys in the locker room.
You mentioned the communication not carrying over from the first two drives. Is that just as simple as like it's way too loud, or how do you? Because you know we didn't see the position in the first
Yeah.
game, even on the road. What was the difference today?
Yeah, it was tough to hear, you know, numbers Mike's been telling me prior to the crowd noise, and the crowd noise is really loud. But that's also a me thing, understanding the game plan, knowing the game plan, what we want to get done, and then situational awareness with our plays that we want to run. So that's on my part.
Tua, for you guys to take the next step, whatever the next step is, you have to beat that team. Like they've had your number for a while.
Yeah, they're a tough team. They're a divisional opponent. You know, you always want to do the best that you can to win as many divisional games as you can. But this is week 4, a lot of football to play, and we'll see them again.
Did you see anything specific from the way they played you on defense schematically that could have led to some of the issues you had?
Not necessarily. I think they just do a really good job playing the things that they play, and they play it really well. They pressured on the early downs, in the earlier drives of the game, and then, you know, they kind of got their flow of the game. Then they started to just play what they played, play coverage, read their run fits, read their run keys, and things like that. So, you know, I think they've done a great job on that side of the ball, you know, in mitigating big plays for us offensively.
Did they do anything differently after that second drive? I mean, again, you guys had your way that both offenses did really at the start, but you guys, and then coming out to the third drive, I think you're starting to go downhill from that. Did they do anything differently, or just?
They played the way they've been playing. Like I said, it was just communication issues, being down on the clock, not being able to allow guys to be in the position that we want them to be in because time doesn't permit. So that's on my fault, you know, and I got to be better, and I will be better for those guys.
But the reason that guys were, it seemed like after Armstead left the game, it seemed like guys were coming in untouched or unblocked at the line of scrimmage. Is that a communication as well?
Well, yes, and like I said, that's on me. You know, not communicating to all our guys, and it has to do with everything. Motions, protection. You know, it has to do with everything. So I didn't allow those guys to go out there and play football the way they want to play football. You know, it's basically guys are thinking and guys were having to guess. So, you know, that's not how I want our guys to go out and play, and that's something that I need to be better with, and I'll work on.
Hard question here, too.
Yep.
Non-football related.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to be a Christian and a football player, and how does your faith help you move on from games like this?
Yeah, I think the best thing about being a believer of Jesus Christ, like to me, is that good Lord up above doesn't care whether you win a game, whether you lose a game. And for me, it's been a little tough having to play on Sundays, having to understand that, you know, not able to go to church. Really, a lot of it is having to watch church online after games and things like that. But allowing me this platform, you know, is to me, it's the best thing in the world to be able to profess my faith, something that I firmly believe in, something that's been foundationally instilled in me at a young age. And you know, when I'm out there, like I even pray before I go out to series and whatnot. Like I'm always praying, you know. Like I'm on the sideline, looks like I'm talking to myself, speaking in tongues. Like some people think, what, this guy knows how to speak in tongues? I mean, I grew up in a non-denominational Christian church my entire life. So, yeah, like that, I mean, it does a lot. And so having to remember Scripture always keeps me encouraged in continuing to press forward, especially in times like this.
I wanted to ask about Connor being in there. I know that you guys have a specific pre-snap kind of operation to Connor ID and stuff. How did that make a change working with him?
Yeah, I think Liam did a tremendous job. I'm very, very proud, very happy for what he's done and the task that was asked of him to come into this week to play center on the road in a loud environment against this D-line, against this defense. Very, very proud of him and how he conducted himself, and getting guys in the right places to block our run game and also get guys in places to block our pass game. So I'm very proud of him.
Tua, did any part of last week linger? And obviously, good or bad, you won the flush last week, right? But last week was not any other game.
I would say from my standpoint, I didn't feel as if any of the guys in the locker room took it in a way of, oh yeah, like we won by this much, that's how it's going to feel the next game, and the next game it's going to carry over. I didn't feel like that was necessarily the deal. But we did understand and we did know that this was going to be a tough opponent regardless. And so these guys aren't going to care what we did last week. I don't think any other team is going to care what team they have next did prior. Guys are going to come out and guys are going to play, and this is the league, and this is how it works. And it's very good because I would say it's also very humbling for a lot of people to be able to have the highest high, and then you lose in a manner like this. And it's very humbling, and it's for some, it's much needed.
I was curious, what was Mike's message to you guys? Obviously, not the way you expect to leave in this fashion. What was the message to you guys?
I would say the message from Mike was don't blink. There's a lot of football left. Continue to look at the guy next to you. Continue to trust him. Continue to keep playing, and remember what you play for. So, it's tough when you lose, and you lose like this, but we're not going to blink. We're going to continue to do what we do. We're going to go back in. We're going to work on the things that need to be fixed and need to be corrected. And I can promise you one thing, we'll definitely be better from this.
Last question? Good?
We got a fun question? Like,
All right.
no? No fun? No fun, sure. Football is not fun, sure. Thanks, guys.